What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 Forsaken video. Obviously, Bungie has dropped their new ViDoc, which is going over the road ahead of Destiny 2 Forsaken and what's going to be happening. I'll be going over all the information they dropped inside that video and some other stuff as well. If I sound off, it is because I am sick. Obviously, with this time of year, meeting up with family and stuff like that, you have the potential to catch a cold or something like that, which is what I believe I have. But going over the stuff in the video. So first up, instead of Destiny dropping new DLCs, we obviously have the annual pass, which essentially gives us 3 full seasons of content that we're going to get. Next thing, the power cap is going to be raised by 50 power levels every season. So by the end of year 2, we could be around the 750 power level as the max power level. Obviously, we're staying at level 50 as the normal level, which is good in my opinion. Like, I don't want to have to keep going higher and higher just to be able to hit the new power level. I'd rather just be able to keep going through the power levels. So Bungie dropped this picture. This is the gameplay calendar for essentially the next few months here. Obviously, this is going over all the DLC, Season of the 4 / Black Armory, Season of the Drifter / Joker's Wild, and then Season of the, well, it's redacted, but we know this expansion is going to be called Penumbra. So obviously, Black Armory, going over this first, is December through February. So the free seasonal updates, it looks like everybody's going to have access to the Dawning and Crimson Days events, which is pretty cool. Obviously, if you have Forsaken, you get that power level increase. Everybody gets access to new triumphs and lore books, new vanity rewards, rank rewards, and Iron Banner, which is pretty awesome. For the annual pass specifically, you're going to be able to have access to all those Black Armory weapons and gear, an exotic quest, which is awesome, the new raid, which is going to be sick. I'll be going over that info as well. New triumphs and lore books, the Black Armory forges, which there's going to be a few of those we'll go over as well. Going over Season of the Drifter, that is going to be March through May. So we're going to have Gambit private matches and new maps, which is going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be an exotic quest as well as a spring event. We haven't seen a spring event before. We've seen the Dawning, Festival of the Lost, Crimson Days, but we haven't seen, we've also seen Souls of Heroes, but we haven't seen a spring event, which is pretty cool. Obviously, if you have Forsaken, you get that power increase. Everybody gets some new triumphs and lore books, vanity rewards, rank rewards, and Iron Banner. If you have the annual pass, you do get the Joker's Wild weapons and gear, get access to that. Another exotic quest. So if you actually have the annual pass, you get access to a second exotic quest. There's a new Gambit experience, obviously new triumphs and lore books, Xur Bounties, that's going to be freaking cool. And the Joker's Wild weekly quest, that's going to be interesting. With Penumbra, that is going to be June through August, so everybody gets access to an exotic quest. The Souls of Heroes event, which is coming back. If you have Forsaken, you get that power increase. Obviously, new triumphs and lore books, vanity items, rank rewards, and Iron Banner. So, also, annual pass content for Penumbra itself. Obviously, you get that new weapons and gear. 2 things that are redacted, which is going to be interesting. A new raid, which is going to be sick. I'm assuming it's going to deal with Leviathan, considering Benedict's right up there. Obviously, new lore and triumphs. And then a new 6-player match-made activity, which is going to be interesting. So just going over some general Black Armory info. So Ada and XO will be the Black Armory vendor we will interact with. You've seen her before. It seems she doesn't like Guardians, but I think she'll come around to us. She's been keeping the secrets of the Black Armory away for a long time, but now she needs our help to reignite and reclaim the lost forges, and we'll be rewarded with a new arsenal of weapons and gear. Apparently, we have to collect pieces to put into the forges to create our weapons, and there's a new title that's going to be attached as well called the Blacksmith, which I'm assuming you get from forging all the weapons and completing some quests, all that great stuff, obviously. The new Forge activity itself is a 3-player activity that gives you matchmaking as an option, which is pretty cool, which is the first we've ever seen in Destiny. They've talked about improving it upon Escalation Protocol and Blind Well, so this is what they came up with, which is pretty sick. We haven't seen any of these new foundries before, but they have Norse, Japanese, and French family lines, so we're going to get a lot of lore with each of those. So with each foundry, they have a specific weapon attached. I'm just going to assume they're exotic. Going over the first weapon, it is Izanagi's Burden. This is a sniper rifle we've seen before previously. It essentially has a special reload where it crams the 4-bullet magazine it has into 1 high damage shot, which is going to compete with other endgame weapons apparently, and you can body shot people in the Crucible. That's hilarious. So we didn't get a name for this new bow, but if you like Thorn from Destiny 1, you're going to like this thing. It seems to come with a version of Dragonfly as well, so they didn't really go into a lot of detail about it, which is sad, but it is what it is. Next weapon is called the Jotun. I don't know if that's specific, but apparently it is a quote-unquote fusion rifle. It fires a giant fireball slug that has tracking and sets things on fire. So in my opinion, it's more of a charged up grenade launcher with tracking capabilities, but still, I don't know. It wasn't mentioned in the gameplay, but we also get some gameplay of a Fallen-themed grenade launcher. It seems that if you fire 3 projectiles in close proximity to each other, or a little farther apart, I should say, it creates an electrical current that destroys everything inside of the triangle that you just created. So that's pretty awesome. There are 5 new exotics to come in Black Armory. There's 4 brand new ones we've never seen before, and 1 returning, which they hinted at is the last word. Freaking hype, guys. Like, that's gonna be freaking awesome. I want the last word so bad. So new legendary items include, obviously, the new machine gun archetype, things like Thunderlord. We see a new shotgun that comes with Trench Barrel, which we thought the Escalation Protocol one was the only one that came with it, but it's called Threat Level. There are some new mods. I'm not going to be like going over every single one of them, but they're pretty catered to like certain perks or certain weapons, which is pretty awesome now. So if you have Rampage, like that perk can last longer. Going over the new raid, it takes place in an old part of the city we've never seen before, which is freaking cool. It seems we can access our Sparrow as well, so I'm assuming we're going to have an encounter that includes using our Sparrow. It's going to be interesting. Bungie says it's a throwback to the Wrath of the Machine raid from Destiny 1, the high adrenaline situations, and we get a sneak peek at what the new enemy is going to look like. It seems to be like Fallen, but they don't look like Fallen. They have like new tech or something. Maybe they got their hands back on Siva, or what I'm going to assume is that they take some of the Black Armory forged weapons and gear and use them for themselves. Last thing, I just want to go over the Black Armory calendar itself. So obviously next week on December 4th, we're going to get access to Black Armory, and what looks like the Volander Forge is going to be the first one. On December 7th, which is going to be that Friday, we get access to the Gofanon Forge and the new raid. So you're going to have basically a short amount of time to get ready for this raid. December 11th, the Dawning starts, which is free to all players, new gear, obviously new activities we can do. December 18th, we're getting access to the Izanami Forge, and then January 8th, we're getting access to the Niobe Labs. January 29th, there's an exotic quest called The Draw, which, as you can see, has a picture of the last word, which I'm assuming is going to be the last word quest. And then February 5th, we get access to the Crimson Days event.
Now that we're at the end of the video, there's 3 things that I'd like to tell you guys. So number 1, if you're looking to join a clan on Xbox, PS4, or PC, the D1 Fire Team, which is the clan that I run, is looking for active players who want to grind the endgame content, knock out some triumphs, etc., etc. If you and your clan want the benefits of a bigger clan, you can apply to join with the link in the description. It'll say clan link. We'll review your account essentially, and we'll see if you'll fit into the clan. And if you have any questions, you can send me a message on any of my social media links below as well. If you're in a small clan with your friends and like you want, again, the benefits of a bigger clan, you can come right on over. Number 2, if you want to help support me, there'll be a link below, say best way to support me. That'll take you to a 4-minute video. If you want to go check that out, that'd be awesome. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell next to subscribe. Share this video and then comment what y'all want to see below. Third thing, if you want to join the Discord, there are no requirements to join. Plus, we're looking for people who actually have moderator experience to take over the Discord. Like, I'm more of a player, not a manager, so if you like doing that stuff, awesome. We have some text chats, obviously, about Destiny 2 Forsaken, some other upcoming games like Division 2 and Anthem. Plus, we have some voice chats as well. I know for myself, I'm on Xbox, so I can talk to everyone on there. But if you're on PS4 or PC and want to chat, Discord is going to be the best way to do that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.